Welcome in, you guys. It's your girl Bree, and I'm back with another video. If you're new here, welcome into the channel. Those who are returning, welcome back. Hit like, subscribe now if you enjoy the content. All right, so this is part 2 to my Vsg sleeve surgery. All right, so excuse me, you guys. I just got home after being away since Tuesday. So it's Friday, of course. So it feels good to be home with my dog. You probably hear her playing around in the background right now. But we're home. A special shout out to my friend Alexis. She took care of me, you guys. I mean, my girl was on my ass. She was not letting me do nothing. Friend, you all right? Friend, you ain't finna be getting up and doing your own thing, friend. You all right? Like, she was not playing. But that's my girl. That's my babe. So special shout out to her. All right, you guys. So, all right, let's get into it. Okay. So, this is how it went down. This is what went down, y'all. So, after getting checked in and getting my IV, they had a hard time finding my vein, and they had to poke me twice on this hand. Then they poked me on that hand, and then they finally got my IV in my arm right here. And so, I don't know if you could tell, but it's like right here. But anywho, so they finally got my IV in my arm. After that, they was like, all right, it's go time. So they rolled me down to the OR. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. It was so cold down there. They had music bumping and jumping. My heart was fine until they scooted me on the operating table. Next, I felt my heart like literally boom, 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 boom. So it was like, Miss Bowman, we need you to calm down because your heart rate is really high. And I was like, really? Really? And I was having an anxiety attack, and my heart rate was like 102, 103. And it was like, that is high. We need you to really relax. So after that, I just remembering, me just kind of like calming down just a little bit. And next thing you know, he was like, all right, you ready for a good nap? And I was like, yeah. And I was gone. You hear me? I was gone, y'all. So I remember after that, I woke up and I was like, I'm hurting. I'm hurting so bad. I'm hurting. I was crying. Like, I was literally like, it hurts. It hurts. And it wasn't the pain from the incisions. It was gas. Like, that gas was a motherfucking killer. Excuse my language. It was motherfucking damn painful. I gotta be dang on honest at this point. So, that gas was hell. So, next thing you know, they got me to the, I don't know why they put me on the cancer floor. But anywho, I had a dang on big old room. I feel like I was in like a little suite or something, honey. I was in a big old room. And I had a lot of room. I had a lot of room to walk. I didn't have to walk the hallways not one time. I didn't want to, really. After that, the nurses came in the room to get a read on my blood pressure. And they had a hard time reading it because either the cup was just getting too tight and it burst, or it just didn't read. So they kept pulling me and helped lifting me up. It was a nurse behind me, two on the side of me, and a CNA, and they just kept like pushing me up because I kept like falling back because I was so doped up. And I was like, it's about to happen. It's about to happen. They said, what's about to happen? And I just, it wasn't throw up. It was just like spit, I would say. And I just like a big fat kid, like with, slob all on my neck, all on my face right here. And it was just so pitiful. I was pitiful. And so after that, I went to sleep. And my nurses and staff, they were so wonderful. And I think my CNA was a little frightened by me because she was like, Miss Bowman, I promise I'm not going to bother you no more. And I said, what's wrong? When I finally had woke up a little bit, she was like, you was really cranky earlier. You was like, why is all these Susans around me? And they was like, Susans. And I said, oh my God, I feel so embarrassed. But at the same time, 3 little white ladies around me pushing on me. Yeah. But so after that, finally I was able to get up. Soon as I got up, I just got so woozy. You're so weak. You can barely keep your eyes open, at least for me in my experience. And finally they didn't want to make sure that they, get you, up and active. And I finally was able to go to the restroom and use the bathroom. I got to pee, because if I didn't, they would have had to put a catheter in. I said, I came to get my stomach poked, not my coo. Okay. I said, I did not sign up to get that touched, so we're not doing that. So they brought me out little cups, like probably that big and like that round, little cups that you could take like a little shot out of. So they brought me those, and I had to sip out of those. I had to do 10 the first day. And then they was like, the next day we're gonna get you some styrofoam cups, and you're gonna have to drink like 2 cups the next day, and hopefully by the end of the day you do 3 so that we can get you home. And finally I was able to do that. I know they gave me some medication that was, oh my God, my nurse said I started singing Chris Brown under the influence, because one of the medications I had to kind of squirt in my mouth, and it tastes like Robitussin. She said, I was like, fucking Robitussin. And I was like, what? She said, you were high, baby. When I say I was high, I was high. I was high. I was not playing. But fast forwarding, when I finally got out the bed and did my first walk, it felt so good. When ladies, gentlemen, if you're having bariatric surgery, when people tell you to get up and walk, please do so. I cannot stress that enough. And don't try to force yourself to overly do it, but do it like as best as you can. That gas pain is like right here, and it goes where your first incision is, and that hurts. When I say it hurts, it feels like, as a woman, when you're on your monthly and you're having contractions or cramps, it feels like that in your chest. For men, let's just say, or women too, like let's just say you having bad acid reflux and you gotta do one of these, like, ooh, that's how bad it feels. And times 2 or 5, depending on whatever. And mine had hit me all the way to my back. And so when it got to my back, oh my goodness, it was hell. Like, I was just in pain. The beds were already uncomfortable. It was just crazy. So going forward, I know the last night my veins were having some issues. I wasn't getting enough fluid. I was dehydrated. So this my right arm was swollen. It was so puffy, like a big blister, like this big. So they had to take the IV out. They had to put the IV over here. And this is where it gets interesting. So they had to they bruised my arm really bad, you guys, like really bad. My vein had, I guess, burst or whatever you want to call it or whatever. And it had rupture or whatever they want to call it. But it was really bad. So, yeah, it was painful. It don't hurt anymore. They told me it's going to take a while for it to heal. And, I'm light-skinned, so it's really going to take a while to heal. But for the most part, I'm okay. I don't have any pain, besides gas. And, it comes and goes. You know what I mean? You have to walk. When I was staying with my friend Lex at her house, I would get up at 3 a.m. and I would just walk. Like, I would just walk back and forth in the bedroom, or I would walk in the hallway to the bathroom. I would have to walk. And I was like, Lord, I hope I'm not waking her up, but I have to walk because the pain was so real. And it was like, oh my God. I know the gas X pills, they definitely work, and as well as a heating pad, they work. I did get overheated, like when I first got out the hospital, and that's why they say keep yourself cool. And I sleep with a fan on anyway, so that's definitely a plus. But other than that, my incisions were fine. I was fine. I didn't have any other bad symptoms. I know, once I started to eat, like able to eat soup and stuff, first bowl of soup, it felt weird. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to describe it, but it felt weird because I would eat and then I would have to stop and ask myself, am I hungry or am I full? Literally, I was sitting there like, and my friend was like, friend, you all right? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. So I would take a pause, and I had forgotten, I can't talk. I had forgotten that I can't drink and eat at the same time. So once I eat, I have to eat. And then after that, I have to wait a while, and then I have to drink something to drink. So I had made a mistake in eat and drink at the same time, and that's what caused me to get a little full faster. So I waited a while, and I waited a little too long, actually, till I heard my stomach. I said, okay, you hungry. You hungry. So finally, I ate some cream chicken soup. The soup was busting. It was so good for like a burger that day, honey. But I know some things that you like before surgery is definitely going to change once you have it. Like they say, don't get too keen on your protein shakes because that definitely changes after surgery. I know for me, I can't do Jello, sugar-free Jello right now because it makes me nauseous. But before surgery, that was my go-to. That was my go-to. But now I love even more sugar-free popsicle. The what's the name of them kind? I can't remember the kind I like. I forgot. But anywho, they're good. They like fruit bars. They're really good. I'll eat them all the time now. But other than that, I just have to make sure I get my water in, and it's hard to remind myself that I can't just do one of these, you know. You know what I mean? I have to, and then stop and kind of pause, and then, you know, sip again. I can't just gulp like I used to, you know what I mean? So it's taken a while to get some adjustment to, you know, this new lifestyle. But other than that, since Tuesday, I've lost 9 pounds. I would have lost more, but I'm bloated. But I feel good. I feel really great. I don't have any pain, but like I said, besides the gas pain, that first moment that you do pass gas, it feels so good. I know that's probably like 2 TMI, but when you go through that gas build up in your chest and then kind of go the exit way, it be like, whoo. It feel like some release, like a relief for real, for real. But I know they say, you know, you're not gonna have your first stool like that. So that is something that I'm working on personally. Is like, you know, getting that passing. But I know it's too much TMI, but it's, you know, it's just, you know, what it is. It's a part of life, you know. But I just know right now, I don't know how I feel. Like, I just can't believe I had the surgery. I'm like, oh my God, I really had it. I'm not gonna lie, I did cry when I got on the scale today. I told myself I was not going to get on the scale because I'm bloated right now, but even still, I lost 9 pounds since Tuesday. So I feel really great. You know, my little double chin is going down. You can see my little, you know, my little neck, but I don't look as swollen, you know, in person like I used to. And I have a lot more energy now, and I feel so good. My skin is clearing up. So, you know, I'm just getting myself together. I'm just watching my hair because they say your hair can fall out over time and stuff. So I've been working on taking care of myself overall, skin, hair, physical, spiritual, emotional, mental, you know. But other than that, people, it's really not a bad experience. It's at all. I would not lie to you. You're going to have your pain. You're going to feel discomfort. You're going to feel disgusting, especially not being able to shower the first 24 hours. And you just feel like, oh God, I'm bulky. Oh my God, like you're gonna have those moments, especially as a woman like myself, you know, but you're gonna have those moments. But other than that, I would not trade this experience for anything else. I don't have no regrets. Besides, like I said, just the gas. I hate it. I do have some incisions I did want to show you guys, so I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about it, but anywho. So these are my incisions, so sorry I didn't want to show my boobs, but let me step back a little more. But yeah, they're not too bad. My stomach is a little, like I said, puffy. But yeah, this is me. So I hope you guys enjoyed my content. I didn't have much to show while I was in the hospital because I was in so much pain and I was by myself or whatever, but which was fine. I didn't expect a lot of people to kind of, you know, be around me at that time. And I didn't want a camera in my face at that moment any damn way, and I didn't want nobody to see me like that. So people who do that, my hat goes off to you because that's a lot to want to film and be in pain and stuff. I couldn't do it. But other than that, I had a good experience. I had a really good experience. And I know this journey is going to be so amazing for me. I am excited. I am happy. I'm just ready to see what God takes me. You know, I'm just ready to see how my body is going to be sculpted now and molded into this beautiful masterpiece. So, you know, I've lost 80 pounds before naturally. So I'm excited to see how I'm going to look, you know, over 100 pounds. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. You know, one message I will put out there, you know, and I will tell anybody who is going through the process, ignore people. You know, I have had some people tell me thus far, since Tuesday, you know, I hope you're doing it for you. And, you know, I wish you nothing but the best. It's like backhanded compliments. And, you know, I ignore them, you know, because nobody knows my journey of what I've been through with my health. And I'm doing this because I want to be able to run around with my son and play football or basketball or hockey, soccer. Even with my daughter, I want to be able to do a split with her if I can, if she want to be a cheerleader. I want to be around for the long term. And also when I have a baby, I want to be in the best position health-wise. I don't want to put more strain on my baby with my weight than I'm already feeling on myself, you know. And I had some health scares in the past, and I don't want to be in poor health anymore. So, you know, so when people make comments, I just really ignore it, because I'm like, they don't know my truth, and I don't feel the need to, you know, explain anything. My journey to me has been sacred. That's why I really haven't talked about it much, because I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat no shit. It is what it is. People treat you differently when you start losing weight. It's like people rather see you being big and, you know, not in the best health than you are when you're looking good and feeling good. And those type of people are energy vampires. They are insecure, and they're not the best to have around you when you're going through a spiritual transformation and a physical transformation. And those type of people I refuse to be around or allow to, you know, be in my energetic space as well as in my sacred space. I don't want that around me. You know what I mean? I want people around me who have the best intentions, who are genuinely happy for me, and, you know, will want to join me on my journey. You know, I can't tell you like how many people I've, you know, encountered that be like, you know, my husband treats me differently. You know, he don't like this new me, or my family treat me differently. I lost friends behind it. I'm like, well, the blessing for me is I'm not in a relationship. I would love to be in a relationship, but I know right now that I'm still going through my healing from my past, you know, experiences. And on top of that, I don't have to deal with that insecurity from an insecure man. Thank you, Jesus. And I don't have friends in my life who are insecure. I don't have families in my life who are insecure that want to project their insecurity onto me. They keep it to themselves. You see what I'm saying? So I just say ignore people. Do you, ride your own wave, and walk your walk for you. Period. But anywho, that's my 2 cents, you guys. I hope you enjoy the content, and I thank you for watching this video. Hit like, subscribe, and share now to the channel. All right, you guys. Bye.